Welcome back to another show and tell video. Today we're looking at an older version of the Strikefire 2 from Vortex Optics. And you can see here on the top here also the Force of Optics. And this particular version of the Strikefire is a red green dot, one power, or in other words, no magnification system, and is basically a pass-through style of optic with an overlaid reticle system that is battery powered in this case. One of the ways we can tell that this is an older packaging is if we look at the actual sample photography on the cover here. If we look at the handguard, we can see this is the older style of key mod connection system here on the handguard, and the use of torque screws as smaller torque screws as a fastening system as well. Some of these methods have been phased out by a lot of companies. Others still use them. You might still see older versions of products, including this version of the optic as well. So feel free to research current product offerings from Vortex Optics, as well as the product specifications for the Strikefire 2 system itself. If we take a look at the packaging, again, we can see here it's cantilever mount, again, pass through, battery operated. This one has scope covers. We can see it's mounted on some sort of AR style of platform, just based on the ejection port cover. Red dot, green dot, this version. There are other versions, red dot only, for example. And here we can see here the quick product descriptions here that give you a quick identification. This is being red dot, green dot, cantilever mount, 40mm, and I do believe this is a 30mm tube itself. Yeah, and if we see here, a little bit under warranty. On this side, we see specifications. Flip up lens cap, uses a CR2 battery, lower co-witnesses in the lower third, and then we got our specifications here. Yeah, 30mm lens. On this side, the product information and country of origin, you know where, of course. That keeps the price low. I do believe Vortex now actually has some stuff put together in the US. Again, feel free to check out current product offerings from Vortex. And I do believe that when this came, I'm not sure if the cantilever mount was actually mounted. It may have been separate here in this slot right here. Likewise here, I think was the battery, but I'm not 100% sure either. Let's see what else we got here. This was the original bag. Looks like I actually have a receipt here for my warranty. Yep. And I do have the actual key. So you can see it is a Torx wrench. And we do have a manual. So, oops. And product info down there, front cover, and a little bit on the features on this particular model. So again, feel free to research current product offerings on the Strikefire. But very quickly, you can see here, it looks very similar to the Aimpoint style of optic that was in use at the time by top tier operators. And then Vortex made a commercial version. Again, cantilever mount. You can see the number of fasteners used to secure that. You got caps over your various windage controls. So I get this off here. And you can see how the cap itself has that raised surface. So once I get this off, you can see you can use that raised surface to help with adjusting the actual windage controls on this side, as well as range elevation on this side on the top. Your CR2 battery, flip scope covers that stop at those positions. Reticle does not show up when power is off, so let's cheat and do this with the scope cover, and let's see if I actually have a battery. So there's our green. Looks like the camera is picking up some pulsing, and I can power down. There are a few infrared settings, I believe, and that should be max. Maybe I should read the instructions. Now that power's off. So let's see here. Powering up, red dot adjustments, battery installation. Press the down button to change the dot color. Select models. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, there we are. Yeah, you have to hold it down. So that is pretty bright. Here's our lower settings. If we hold it down, we should go back to green. And then we can power up to there. So it is just a dot. There are no crosshairs. And you can see how the camera is actually trying to focus on the dot itself. It is actually quite small. It is not actually as large as it appears there. You can see every once in a while the camera does give the real size, but right now it's focusing. There we go. That is the actual size. And then pop back up to that. But let's see if I can get the power off by holding both down. And the caps go back into place. And since this is pretty much a standard size tube, you can get replacement scope caps, ones with the release buttons, etc., from other aftermarket vendors. But taking a quick look at the Vortex Strikefire 2 red dot system, and in this case we have a red dot, green dot. So feel free to check out current product offerings from Vortex, as well as the specifications on the Vortex Strikefire 2. This has been another show and tell video. Feel free to check out other show and tell videos on the channel. We also do unboxing videos as well as a selection of book review, media reviews. Feel free to check all those out. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.